Hi, Doc Matthews here again in the North Carolina Piedmont, and this morning, March 29th, we're going to take a look at some of the critters that we got out of the ephemeral or vernal or autumnal pool yesterday. So I want you to zoom in if you can on the animals that are in here before we start taking out some of the individuals to get a closer look. So this has been sitting all night, so things have sort of settled out. You can see the debris, you can see the spotted salamander egg masses, you can see the associated algae, which gives each individual egg a little green tint. And you can see where some of the spotted salamander larvae that are about an inch long have hatched out of the eggs. Some of the larvae are still in the eggs, but some are free swimming. I'm going to try to point to one right now with the end of my little net. So real handy for this kind of work are just a couple of Dollar Tree plastic tubs. White is great because you can see. Some clear plastic cups and just a small little net of any sort, a little aquarium net or something you can pick up again at the Dollar Tree. Also a hand lens, just in case you want to take a closer look at any of these organisms. So I believe that several of these are free swimming. I know they are. They've left their eggs, and so this is one right here, the end of my net. And you can see those external gills spread. That's how you can tell the difference between a tadpole, which does not have external gills like that, and a salamander larvae. So because these all came out of the pool, they're all the same size. These are all spotted salamander larvae. Spotted salamanders will grow to about as long as 6 to 8 inches long, beautiful yellow spots. And they come back and breed in the pool in the spring, and now these larvae will stay in my pool and grow legs, which they don't have yet, and then leave the pool sometime in August or September, depending upon water levels and temperature and things like that. So right now, as I'm just kind of moving through carefully, there's a larvae that is not hatched. They still move in the eggs. So that one's still suspended in its jellied egg mass. Here's one that's in the egg still. This one here is outside the egg. So kind of a neat look at salamander larvae hatching behaviors. And oh, here comes a tadpole up to feed. Egg masses have that algae, and tadpoles typically are algae eaters, so we'll take a look at some of these critters by putting some of them in these little plastic dishes, which will give us just a closer look. So let me see if I can scoop up a larvae first of all. And there we go. Put it over here in the tub, and again, that's a spotted salamander larvae. It's, I'd say, a ½ inch long and newly hatched, and they'll feed on some of the organisms that you can see scooting around in here. All right. Aquatic larvae metamorphose into land-dwelling adults.